Hi guys, happy Monday. I am like sweating right now. I feel like I've been running around all morning. It's actually Labor Day. I did do just a little bit of work this morning, and then in the afternoon, I am planning on taking the day off. My friends are coming over, which is why you saw me unbox all of my PR. So I kind of have to hurry because they're gonna be here in like 30 minutes, but I wanted to introduce this week's video to you guys. I'm like so excited because I want my YouTube channel to be this like really nice balance between what is actually going on in my life and then also something that I think you guys would get a lot of value out of. And lately, I've just been really focusing on eating a lot better, just overall taking care of my health. I am 26, which some of you guys might be like, you're so young, like you're fine, but I just don't want to get to the point like maybe 5 years from now where it suddenly becomes like a necessity instead of something that I can slowly lean into and like build the habit over time. So this week I thought I would walk you guys through some like really quick but easy healthy lunches. I'm actually gonna start off super duper easy and make a summer peach salad, which I did introduce to you guys in last week's video, but I am just running really short on time. And I do love that recipe. I literally ate it all of last week, so it just wouldn't be right if I didn't include it in this week's video as well. So here we go.
Don't know what you're thinking, but I'm melancholy on a Saturday night. The chandelier's gleaming, but it's not the same without you by my side.
I did change a few things from the last time I made this in last week's video. I don't have any like ripe avocados at the moment, and that tastes really, really good with this and also helps this salad to be a little bit more filling. So I ended up adding some roasted sweet potatoes that I made last week. But cheers to the first little bite. Literal 3 Danny non-negotiables when it comes to a salad is 1, the dressing needs to be fire. Not do like a naked salad. I don't know how people just like eat like a bowl of veggies like that. Number 2, there needs to be like a crunch factor, and I'm not talking about like a veggie crunch factor. Like it needs to have like some sort of like munchiness to it, kind of similar to like a crouton, but in this salad it is the toasted almonds. I know it's like a little bit of an extra step. Trust me, it is like so worth it. They become more fragrant and I don't know, they're just better. I don't know how else to explain it. And then number 3, my salads need to have something pickled. I'm like obsessed with pickled red onions or just like anything pickled in general. And yeah, that's literally the only way you'll ever catch me eating a salad, because otherwise it is an absolute no. Happy Tuesday, guys. I know I said I was gonna make these lunches like really quick and easy. I feel like if you do a little bit of like the prep work over the weekend, make this garlic lemon yogurt and then bake the tomatoes, which was like the easiest thing ever, then all you have to do when it comes time for lunch is literally just cook the steak. And I actually used a skirt steak, which is different from what was listed under the recipe. I did try to look for a hanger steak, but it's like pretty hard to find. I felt like this even worked out in your guys' favor because I feel like every grocery store has some form of skirt steak. Since this is my first time, I'm hoping this tastes good, but let's have a bite. Yeah, I think I just added a little bit too much lemon, but other than that, it's really, really yummy. Yeah, and the steak is like really nice and tender. Go me for that. I was like kind of nervous cooking that. Another part of the reason why I have been focusing a little bit more on cooking some healthy lunches for myself is because I'm also doing it with the intention to pack/cook for my mom. I don't know if she'll get mad at me for saying this, but my mom's health just like hasn't been the greatest. And I feel like there are definitely things when it comes to health that are just completely out of your control. So I thought maybe I I would like try to help my mom in the ways that I can help, which could be something as simple as just cooking her a nice meal for lunch. I feel like my mom just has like a lot going on. She's always in a rush in the morning, and a lot of the times I feel like she doesn't even have the time to pack herself a nice meal for herself. I like made her the summer peach salad, which I showed you guys yesterday, but she just never feels full if she just like eats veggies. She always wants like some form of meat to like make her feel more like satiated and full. I've just been trying to figure out something that would be to her taste, but also very quick and easy for me to make. I actually need to hurry up and finish eating because I'm headed somewhere today as well. I feel like I've been running around all week, but I'm going to one of my friend's place. She just had a baby like 5 to 6 months ago. I'm like not the greatest with kids. Like kids kind of scare me. Kind of mentally resorted to like thinking about talking to her like how I talk to Mr. Mandu, because I treat Mr. Mandu like my prince, my baby prince. It's just like a different kind of affection that comes out of me that does not exist for anything else. So yeah, maybe I will give that a go today.
Oh, nice.
He's like, thanks.
Seeing how pretty you are.
Oh, oh my goodness.
Yay!
Sometimes I even wonder if I am saving money because groceries are so expensive. Like all of this is like $35. Just need to stop by the grocery store. Kind of running out of stuff from the last time I went. It is in fact lunchtime. It is like 12 p.m. I've been kind of slacking this morning. I feel like whenever I have like my big heavy editing day, I kind of like drag my feet because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be sitting at my laptop for like the next 8 to 12 hours. So today we are gonna make like a blueberry arugula salad. It's gonna be really similar to the summer peach salad. It just has a slightly different, more fruity dressing. Also, if you guys couldn't tell, I definitely like a more like fruity sweet salad. I did try to trial like something savory and I got so sick of it, I couldn't finish it. Then I do think I need to finish the meat from like the recipe from yesterday. So we're gonna do like a little bit of a mix of like an actual, I guess, like main dish and then maybe make the salad more into a side. So let's get to it.
When I was 17, I wondered if my life could be a movie. I'd play myself the main lead. It would be a coming of age story. And a quarter of the way through, I met you and I meet you. And halfway in I realized I didn't know the running time. Now here I am in 93, the end of my comedy. Flashback to my favorite scenes. I know this movie is ending, but let me sit through the end credits.
She's a little sour.
Remember the names and faces I loved, who always believed in who I'd become. The highs and the lows, the hellos and goodbyes that made up the scenes of this beautiful life. The lights will come on, it's almost time.
Wow.
That was so nerve-wracking. Okay, we've miraculously made it to Thursday. I feel like I've just been filming in the kitchen this entire video, so I hope it's not getting like too repetitive or like boring for you guys. But today's kind of like a busy day. I feel like Thursdays always end up being my very heavy editing days, so I just kind of whipped up and like combined the previous 3 days. Ran out of the steak that we used on Tuesday, but I still had like the yogurt and the tomatoes left over, and then my mom made salmon last night, so I have no idea if this combo will even taste good, so we're gonna see. I feel like it looks like it has potential, but we won't know until I try it. And then for the salad, I ran out of the dressing that I made for the summer peach salad, but I still had the one that I made from yesterday. Also, that blueberry balsamic vinaigrette dressing that we made yesterday pairs so well with these like summery fruity salads. I was a little bit concerned because when I tried it after I blended it, it was just like such a punchy, tangy flavor. But I think with like the bitterness of the leafy greens, like the spinach and arugula, it like really helps to balance it out. Love that. Okay, I'm gonna try this really quick because I feel like it's been sitting here for a while. So who knows if it's like cold by now. Okay, it's definitely not as good as the steak. It's just like different. I don't know if the combo is like really all that great, but I definitely think the steak with this combo tastes way better. Also guys, I'm like so proud of myself because these past 2 days I've woken up early and packed lunch for my mom. I feel like we're kind of doing a little bit of an experiment because I personally like don't eat that much, but she definitely has like a bigger appetite than me. So yesterday was kind of like our trial. I gave her just like the summer peach salad and I was like, eat it and then like let me know how long it takes for you to get hungry again. It definitely wasn't as filling enough for her, so this morning I like cooked the rest of that like skirt steak. So we'll see how it goes today, but she was actually so amazed because she and I are very similar. I feel like maybe I got it from her, but I asked her, I was like, did you get tired after you ate lunch? Because anytime she works from home, I noticed that like immediately after she eats lunch, she just gets like really groggy and like wants to take a nap. Like same exact symptoms that I get anytime I eat lunch, especially with any form of refined carb. Texted me yesterday and she was like, actually, I'm like shocked by the fact that I'm still awake. It's just such a good feeling and I'm just like happy that this diet is working for her. She also told me like this morning after having the lunch yesterday that she just feels a lot more lighter. She got up a lot earlier. She just has a little bit more energy this morning. So yeah, I'm just like so happy for her. I'm glad it's working. I hope like I can keep up with it because it is quite time consuming. Even though this video was definitely for me as well, like I've been wanting to take care of my health. That has also been a very important aspect to me and like something that has been giving me motivation to like start this whole cooking or eating healthy journey. Still have like no idea what I'm gonna make tomorrow, but hopefully we will figure it out and come up with some new recipes for my mom too. Isn't that such a nice sound?
Happy Friday. Happy Friday.
No one knows all the things you hide, but every part of you is a thing I like. Every play of it of you, that everybody sees you like I do. Hiding behind a tough exterior, but what I see isn't all the mirror. I know your heart, I feel what's in your beautiful mind. Oh, you think you're so damn clever, but I'm attracted when you surrender. I feel your heart, I know what's in your beautiful mind.
So this is Friday's lunch. I tried to use what we already had in the fridge when I was looking up recipes yesterday. So I've been using this throughout this video. It's this little recipe booklet. The first page is where you can write out the recipe, all the ingredients you need, how long it takes to prepare, how long it takes to cook, how many servings, and the difficulty level. I will say it is quite small, so if you like more lengthy recipes, maybe this might not be the best option. And there's also this really cute section where you can memo when you made it and specifically for what occasion, as well as any notes, which I do think I used. Yeah, I did write myself a little note for the steak bowl I made earlier. I said lots of time to prep, but easy to make and put together after. Just a little note for me to keep in mind that it's kind of like a good meal prep item, but not something that's like super quick and easy on the go. Anyway, I really need to calm my mom down. She seems very, very hungry. It is like 1 p.m. I also need to finish editing tomorrow's YouTube video, so let's eat.
Let me cut yours.
Mandu!
He knows its name. Puppy?
Mandu!
He already fell for that. Not gonna fall. Oh, what is that?
I just finished editing this week's YouTube video. I am so tired. I feel like that took all the energy out of me. I made a little quick Andy's run. I'm like whispering because my brother loves loves candies, and I didn't think he was coming home right after work. I thought he went to go hang out with his friends, so he's gonna kill me if he sees this. I like literally ran into my room. Thank goodness he was like in the bathroom when I got home. This is probably not like the best way to finish this like healthy lunch video, but you know, I think it is also important to have a sweet treat once in a while. Also, this is the Snow Monster, which is strawberries, vanilla custard, and then melted chocolate, which when it hits the custard, it turns into these like hard, chunky chocolate chunks. So good. It would taste better if it wasn't like super melted after being in the car. I hope this video wasn't like all over the place for you guys or like too redundant. Personally, I really enjoyed making it. I feel like I haven't really challenged myself in that way. Honestly, I might just be like super tired and just like spewing nonsense, but it kind of felt easier for me to come up with recipe ideas knowing that I was like trying to make it with like my mom's taste in mind. I don't know, I just felt like it narrowed down my options a little bit and also challenged me in the way because I am not the type to like eat a lot of meat or like go out of my way for it. So the fact that my mom really loves steak and like loves her meat, and that's like the only way she tends to feel full, pushed me to like give it a try. And now that I look back, I'm like, oh, it's not as hard to cook a steak as I thought. I guess I can't say that it was easier, but I definitely challenged myself in more ways than I think I would have if I was just cooking for myself. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys hopefully next week as well. Bye.